Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War! It's 2017. We're back, motherfuckers. I am not in a toy store anymore. Thank the Lord, even though I was just showing Sorg a whole bunch of toys I got from the toy store. But I'm here on Mad Mike. You know who the fuck I am. But we have a very special guest, our exalted high ruler of podcasting, Sorgatron, is here to talk 205 Live.
I'm here, and I love 205 Live, even though I never watch 205 actually live.
And so. we are now calling it TO5 Live.
TO5 Live.
That's what Sorg said twice, so I think we're gonna go with that.
So a heads up, because I'm still figuring out where things go in the studio. I have a slight echo. It's not entirely maddening, but I may pause in the middle of a sentence to gather myself.
That just means that you are cutting a promo like Charlotte.
Well, there you go.
All right. So, Sorg, it's been a while since you've been on the Midweek War. Luckily, things have not changed. We're still going to kick this off like we always do. New year, same podcast, hashtags. Sorg, what is your one word for 205 Live this week?
My one word is king.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. All right, my one word for 205 Live is Tajiri!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, sorry, I forget. When I do these shows normally, I can usually scream as loud as I want. But yeah, Tajiri, that's my one word. Because Tajiri. All right, so Sorg, what would be your good for 205 Live this week?
My good is the realization that we have, like, I don't forget what he identifies as, but like a Middle Eastern character that isn't pissed because he's a Middle Eastern person. In Mustafa Ali. Aside from the fact that he dresses like a Power Ranger, I don't mind that. But no, he's just out there having great matches, and he's not like the classic, character, which actually Daivari's doing. But I guess that makes sense because the old Daivari did that. So
yeah, Daivari kind of had to, because that's what Sean Daivari did, and then there, like, it's not like Daivari is a name you can kind of disguise.
Exactly.
If your name's Daivari, hey, guess what? We remember. Some people may not even think it's a different person.
Charlotte's dastardly like her dad.
Yes.
And Daivari's are kind of pricks.
Yeah. Kind of pricks, manage Kurt Angle, and are millionaires in Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
We've learned all these things about Daivari's.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot to like, but that's just one kind of realization that stuck out that wasn't Tajiri.
Absolutely. My good this week, I gotta give it to Brian Kendrick and the promo he cut after the Tajiri match. So much fun. I love Brian Kendrick trying to be like the elder statesman, and he thinks, oh, well, Neville's been here a long time, and he's acting like a dick face. Tajiri's coming in, and he's even older than I am, so of course he's gonna act like a dick face because Tajiri, and then Tajiri just spits green mist in his face.
Hey, TG, let's a-hole it up around here because it seems to work pretty well.
I'm not gonna lie though, if 205 Live redid the Millionaires Club angle from WCW and they took all the grizzled cruiserweights and put them in one stable, I'd be totally okay with it.
I like that. I do like that.
I would be totally okay with it. Like, I think that would be amazing. Like, have Brian Kendrick be the Hulk Hogan of 205 Live.
Coming out in suits. All business. All business. Drew Gulak is already doing that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. And Nice guy Tony Nice.
Can we talk about all business Drew Gulak?
Sorg,
so happy.
Sorg.
What, is there a format of this show?
Yes, of course. Do you not watch the fucking program, Sorg? Sorg,
usually I'm listening, but yeah.
Not every show is perfect. We know this. No show is perfect, not even Lucha Underground. Sorg, what is your bad this week for 205 Live?
Oh, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
TJ Perkins.
Oh, controversial. Okay.
I get happy because I love his intro, and then it kind of fades from there. I mean, it's just we've had a lot of them since we started the cruiserweight division. CWC coming up with that, and he's just kind of around. So less video game terms, but I'm not excited to see him anymore.
Yeah, he really kind of lacked direction apart from first cruiserweight champion.
But at least he's not sitting there with a title forever, and we're getting tired of that. Like a lot's happening.
It's true.
Rich Swann is a big surprise.
I think Rich Swann's the guy they should have put it on to begin with. Or, as we said all during the CWC, Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick should have been the first champion. He should have been a heel. That should have been what happened, but who knows?
True. I like that it's a young guy, relatively, that they're able to elevate with some of that. So,
all right. My bad this week has got to go to Alicia Fox. It's not that I like what they're trying to do with this. I like what they're trying to do. I just hate the girlfriend as a liability angle. I hate that angle. I hate like Cedric coming out and saying, "Oh no, you're fine. Just be careful." I'm like, no, just don't bring her out then.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they're going back to the well on storylines with that.
Yeah, I mean, and I get you have to create story somewhere, and I'm happy this means Cedric Alexander's getting a lot of TV time because he's Cedric Alexander and he's amazing.
Can I put a good part B to Cedric's haircut?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm just fascinated by that this week.
He did look a little. I'm trying to remember what he kind of looked like Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Oh, if he starts doing a dance.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be one amazing and kill his career at the same time.
Yeah, I was actually just listening to an old Jericho episode with Don Callis on, and they're at some kind of post WrestleMania function, and Kurgan's wife wanted to dance, and Don Callis is like, "Don't dance. If Vince sees you dancing, the whole gimmick is ruined." And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. That's why the oddities turned into dancing idiots.
There you go.
But all right, so Sorg, out of this 205 Live, is there anything that you would change from this episode?
That Mr. 405 got hurt last week. They can't come back.
Oh,
I'm so sad about that. I've been following that guy forever.
But well, is there anything you would change from this week or no?
That Drew Gulak would have wrestled in the suit. I'm sorry. I just all business Drew Gulak.
Okay. I would have liked to see an actual finish between Gallagher and Tony Nese. I understand we're still pushing the Gallagher and Daivari thing, but
it's secondary.
Yeah, I know, but I want this cruiserweight show to be like a show where every match has a finish.
Every match counts. Every match has a finish. Every match is a match.
Yeah, like you can even have a distraction finish and then a roll up, but like a straight up DQ where, I mean, because when Gallagher did it on Raw, that's on Raw, and that's to be expected because it's Raw. And also Gallagher was funny because he said he announced his intentions to interfere in the match.
I don't know if this is the case, but I really hope whoever's doing that trajectory of storylines, like we book 205 Live and we book whatever time you give us on Raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like the stuff on Raw is just you like where you go to certain restaurants and they have like tasting portions or certain like beer gardens and you get like a little bit
platter.
Yeah, like a sampler platter. Like
those like a Hofbrauhaus where they put those little glasses of beer out on a plank.
Exactly,
so This is our plank of cruiserweight.
Yeah, it's like in the song from Aladdin, Friend Like Me, like have some of column A, try all of column B. That's what it is. Some of column A is the Cruiserweights on Raw. All of column B is 205 Live.
I like it.
Yeah, I make weird analogies on here, Sorg. Just
I'm aware. I'm very aware.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All
I've been
right.
listening.
Oh,
I've
I
been
know.
listening here and there.
All right. So was there anything else that the main event was just awesome. Like
Yeah.
I know you alluded to it in your words.
Neville is just ridiculous. He looks like a monster because he's put in that division, and he's acting like it. He's got so much emotion. Like even like what he's been doing on Raw is like, hey, I'm a guy that flips. I'm a superhero, that kind of thing. But he doesn't really do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than the match.
Yeah.
And all across, just him yelling, "Give me my crown," is awesome.
He better get a fucking crown.
He better.
He better get a fucking crown.
Can we have a cruiserweight King of the Cruiserweights tournament?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, I like that.
Please.
The producer Missy,
when he wins that belt, he better get a crown too.
rolling back. Producer Missy says, "Flight of the Cruiserweights. It's like Flight of Beers."
Yes, I like it. Yeah, but Neville's just crushing it right now. Like, and Neville's the only guy who I've ever seen looks exactly like his action figure.
Oh wow! Like currently, like with the beard.
Well, no, I mean like build. Like Neville is built like his action figure.
Okay.
Because like pretty much all the action figures, there's like 3 standard builds in it. Neville looks exactly like his action figure. If you just like take a picture of him standing like this, he looks exactly like what you would go and buy at a toy store.
Because he's built, he's plastic injection molded like an action figure in real life.
He really is. Like I was watching Up Up Down Down with him and he's just sitting in front of the monitor. I'm like, he's a fucking action figure. Like he really is. It's frightening.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, Sorg, I haven't gotten your take on this. What do you feel about Austin Aries on commentary?
It's better than David Otunga.
Okay, low bar to hurdle.
But, no, I think he's fine. This is obviously a placeholder. He's fine. I think he fits for it. He plays off nicely with Graves, who obviously are guys that have known each other for a while. I think it's fine. I think it's absolutely just fine for this kind of show while still finding his identity.
And I can't wait for that moment when Aries, like his eye heals and everything, and he's fully healed, and he just leaves the commentary desk to attack someone.
Yeah.
I can't. I you know it's coming too.
Please be Neville.
No.
No?
No, I want him to attack. Oh man. I want to say Jack Gallagher because I want to see that match. And those two guys are, I will say, the best promo guys on 205 Live.
Oh, the gentleman and the greatest man who ever lived. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think that would be amazing. Like once the Ari Daivari stuff is done, like that, because that's a primer feud for Gallagher, and then he goes right into Aries. Oh, that would be so good. That would be really a lot of fun. All right. So Sorg, we also do rankings. Now, this week's rankings are going to be a little weird because I haven't had a chance to watch Impact yet. Because Hell's Kitchen was a double episode tonight.
Priorities.
I was having a lovely meal with my mother, and we were watching Hell's Kitchen. So yes, priorities.
Stay tuned for the Hell's Kitchen Mayhem show.
Oh, I could do such a podcast on that show because they're all awful human beings.
To be followed by the highly requested Political Mayhem show.
Yes. By the way, I don't know what healthcare did, but it's in the doghouse. It's horrible. It's horrible. None of us are going to be insured. But Sorg, You saw 205 Live and NXT. So where would you rank 205 Live amongst those two shows?
2.
Okay. All right.
NXT was an amazing show. I mean, we'll get into that, but it had more. It's not a takeover level, but there was more show.
Okay.
And more great show.
Okay. All right. We'll get into that in the NXT report.
Absolutely.
And out of the 3 shows I've seen so far, I'm not going to rank where Impact is. I'll probably give Impact like an in-between ranking when I do that part of the midweek war. But I'm going to give 205 Live number 2 this week. I really, really enjoyed it. I love seeing Tajiri back. Every match on the show built a story. Every promo helped everyone else, and I just thought it was 205 Live is a really tight show, and I dig that. And it kind of has to be because it takes place right after SmackDown.
The great thing that I've been worried about going into this, it doesn't feel like this show nobody cares about because it's a thing taped with SmackDown like main event or superstars.
Yeah, I mean, I think it did the first week because people weren't expecting it. And the first match they started off with 205 was not exactly the most high-flying match in the world. But I think people are really starting to dig these cruiserweights.
And they're promoting it, not like NXT, this thing's over here, or we're not going to talk about it, right? They're sitting there on Raw saying, go check this out. Just like they were with SmackDown last week, which put that over, which you say about ratings, like that helped it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, go check out our other show, our competition. There's all this crazy stuff happening over there. It was a lead-in, like they were going to a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. It was
a pay-per-view quality SmackDown. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird post-show. It's a weird post-show to SmackDown.
It is. It is, as far as that, especially you have something like some insane WWE Championship main event, and then you have Rich Swann defending his title. You have Tajiri coming out like it's a mid-card on SmackDown in the mid-2000s. It's
almost like if you watched all 2 shows in a row, it's the old Saturday Night's main event.
I was getting how it's like right in the middle, or old house shows where like Hulk Hogan came out before intermission and you had Macho Man with the Intercontinental title in the main event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's basically the same thing because every main event on 205 Live has been stellar so far.
Absolutely.
Every single one of them has been amazing.
I did get tricked last week. I didn't realize that was a non-title match.
Ah, they gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to do a title match just yet. I don't know when that's going to be.
No, they're stretching this out.
I don't think they're going to stretch it out too far, though. I think it's going to be before the Rumble.
I like we're in this spot with what SmackDown did last week with 205, where we're not dependent entirely, even Raw, on the pay-per-views, right? The pay-per-views are just another show. They're a big event, sure, but like it feels like Impact, where
wait.
It feels like what Impact wants to accomplish by we have our Bound for Glory pay-per-view, which is the big event, but then we have our Destination X
but the subtle difference is if the next pay-per-view wasn't the Royal Rumble, I think everything would be booked a lot differently. Because when you watch the Royal Rumble, you're there for the Rumble. The other matches can be great. You're not going to remember them because you remember the Rumble.
Right. That's our Bound for Glory.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's more like our Lockdown. Because everyone remembers Lethal Lockdown. No one remembers all the like arm wrestling matches in a cage beforehand.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, that happened.
It did happen.
That was a thing with Bullet Bob Armstrong. Oh God, I'm nervous to watch TNA.
What do we do now, Mike?
Well, Sorg, where can people find you on the internet, Sorgatron?
All over the internet. Just type in that Sorgatron in whatever social media website, Google, Bing.
So are you saying we can type Sorgatron into any search engine and something with you will pop up?
think it's very safe.
Okay, everyone, go to Pornhub.com, type in Sorgatron, and just see what happens.
I feel like that may return some sort of result.
It would probably return the fan fiction that Ama and I read,
Ooh.
which is now really weird in context.
I'm doing something here for science.
Oh God. All right. Well, while Sorg does science, which is usually my job, you can find me on the internet at MadMike4883. Check out our Facebook group. Check out our Twitter. Hit up the hashtag MM when I live tweet Impact, probably in about 20 or so minutes. And yeah, so that's it for me. That's it for Sorg. And Sorg, do you have anything else?
Well, on
Is
research,
science
it looks
working?
like science says if you type in Sorgatron to Pornhub, it's the STD Christmas special. Can't be right.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Okay.
I think that should definitely go in the reel. All right. So for Sorgatron, for producer Missy, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been your Midweek War. You gotta end it, Sorg.
Oh, that's my. There.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Click.
You got.